Hello and welcome everyone. Myself Mijanur Rahaman and today my topic of discussion is mediastinum. So in today's video we will try to cover the definition of mediastinum, then the classification, then the boundaries, and then contents of mediastinum. So first of all, if we take this as your thoracic cavity. So this is our thoracic cavity, and from this is our two lungs. One is right lung, one is left lung. Now, the space between the thoracic cavity in between two lungs is known as the mediastinum. So this is termed as the mediastinum. So what is mediastinum? Mediastinum is the space in between our thoracic cavity which is enclosed between the two lungs. One is right lungs, one is left lungs. And this space is known as the mediastinum. So it is the definition of mediastinum. So it is a space present between the thoracic cavity in between two lungs is known as the mediastinum. And the main organ of the mediastinum is the heart. Heart is the main organ of the mediastinum. So this is the mediastinum. Now classification of mediastinum. Mediastinum is divided into superior mediastinum and inferior mediastinum. And inferior mediastinum is further divided into anterior, medial, and posterior mediastinum. So this is the division of mediastinum. Now I think you all guys know this bone. This is the sternum. Above the sternal angle, this part is superior mediastinum, and this part is inferior mediastinum. This is the anterior view, and this is the side view. This is the vertebra. And this one is the first rib, and this is the. So this one is known as sternum. This is the vertebra. This is the first rib, and this one is the diaphragm. sternal angle or the angle of which, then we can divide the mediastinum into two parts. This is the imaginary line, and above this is known as superior mediastinum, and below this is the inferior mediastinum. And in case of inferior mediastinum, here the heart with pericardium. This heart itself with pericardium is known as the middle mediastinum. And in front of the pericardium is known as the anterior mediastinum. And behind the or posterior to the pericardium is known as the posterior mediastinum. So I think that we have understood the superior and inferior mediastinum, and there are three classifications: anterior, middle, and posterior. In the middle mediastinum itself, heart present. It is in front of the heart, it is below, behind the heart, and this one is the superior mediastinum. So now our topic is so we have covered the definition and the classification. Now we will discuss what is superior mediastinum. So what is superior mediastinum? Superior mediastinum, it is present above the imaginary line drawn from the sternal angle to the corresponding vertebra, and it is enclosed by the thoracic inlet, is termed as superior mediastinum. So what is superior mediastinum? It is present above the imaginary line drawn from the sternal angle. So it is the imaginary line. It is present above the imaginary line drawn from the sternal angle to the corresponding vertebra, and it is enclosed by the thoracic inlet, is termed as the superior mediastinum. And now the boundaries of superior mediastinum. Now, what are the boundaries? So, anteriorly, posteriorly, superiorly, and inferiorly. What are the boundaries? Anteriorly, you can see this is the Mnemonics standard. And in the behind, you can see there is a vertebra, and posteriorly the first thoracic vertebra. And superiorly, you can see here clearly the first rib and enclosed by the thoracic inlet, or more precisely the plane of thoracic inlet. And inferiorly, the imaginary line. The imaginary line drawn from the sternum or the angle of bliss, because sternal angle is also known as the angle of bliss. So these are the boundaries of the superior mediastinum. Now we will try to cover the contents of superior mediastinum. So there are some structures passes from the superior mediastinum, like esophagus, trachea, and you also know that one gland present, that is Thymus gland. These are the structures which passes from the superior mediastinum, and there are some muscles: sternum, hyoid, and sternum hyoid. These are the muscles which passes from the superior mediastinum. Then there are some arteries. What are those arteries? First of all, the arch of Aorta. Then Brachiocephalic plant. Or artery. Then the left subclavian artery and left common thyroid artery, and the branches of brachiocephalic plant, the right subclavian artery and right common thyroid artery. So these are the arteries which passes from the superior mediastinum. Then there are some veins also passes from this part. One is the superior vena. And the left and the right brachiocephalic vein. These are the veins which passes from the superior mediastinum. And there are some lymph nodes also present. Which also passes from this point. So what are the contents and the structures present in between these structures? First one is esophagus, trachea, thymus. Then the sternohyoid and sternothyroid. And arch of aorta, brachiocephalic sternum, and LSC, left subclavian artery, left common artery, right subclavian artery, right common artery. Then the superior vena or SVC, and left and right brachiocephalic vein. So these are the structures and contents which passes from the superior mediastinum. And we see one time more what is the boundaries. Let's T1, T2, T3 and T4 vertical. Then the superiorly we have the thoracic inlet. Inferiorly we have the imaginary line, and laterally we have the pleura, or more specifically the parietal pleura. Because all of us, it is common to us known that if we take this as lungs, this is the first covering and this is the second layer of covering. This one is the visceral pleura, this one is the parietal pleura. So these are the definition, classification, boundaries and contents of superior mediastinum, and in the next video we will try to cover the inferior mediastinum. So what are the classification? One type of mediastinum, superior mediastinum and inferior mediastinum. Inferior mediastinum is further divided into anterior, middle and posterior mediastinum. And in this video we have covered this superior mediastinum only, the definition of superior mediastinum, the boundaries and contents of the mediastinum, specifically the superior mediastinum. If you have any query or any doubt related to these topics, you can ask in the comment section and I will try to reply them all. And thank you so much for watching the entire video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching the entire video.